Yeah, I do know that I have AMQ record in Tears of the Kingdom somehow. That's wonderful. I think it's so funny. Yeah, the funny thing is, my record, so that run was actually a record for like over a year legitimately. Like it was a record for way longer than it should have been just because of no one running the category. And then people finally beat it just because people actually ran it. Not that it was good or anything. And then just like a few months after people beat it, it becomes a record again because the runs that beat it were invalid. So that's, I think it's so funny. I think legit, my all main quest record might be the longest standing Tears of the Kingdom record, which is so funny. It is by a lot. Nice. Clearly, I'm just the greatest Tears of the Kingdom runner of all time. Yeah, I'm kind of a goat. What was invalid about the other runs? So, all main quests, there's a main quest that's just called Defeat Ganondorf. And it's a quest that everyone kind of just assumed would always get completed no matter what. But because it happens in the middle of a cutscene, which everyone just skips, no one actually noticed that if you don't get the quest, then the quest doesn't auto-complete when you beat Ganondorf. And so people were doing runs where they don't get the quest. They assume that it just auto-gets completed no matter what. But it turns out, you never get the quest. It never gets completed. And my run got it, but other runs didn't. No, not even unofficial record, like straight up official record. Like, my run is the fastest run that has beaten all main quests. The other runs only got 22 out of 23. Thanks to Resub Lactating Wizard. You told your friend that I discovered Ass Chest and I ghosted you? Was there a prompt? Like, was that unprompted, or did the discussion naturally lead to that topic, or what? Yeah, names are going crazy today. Where's King Kong Magnum Dong? He needs to get in on this. Oh, there's King Kong Magnum Dong. Hello. How's it going? You were trying to nap, I made you get out of bed. I'm sorry, go back to bed. If I don't do speedruns on your birthday, you'll be sad. Pancake, let me know your birthday, so I know not to stream that day. I'm kidding. I won't let other people's birthdays determine when I stream or not stream. It will be purely random. At TwitchCon, I should do an all dungeon stream in the convention center bathroom. Is that like something that happened at TwitchCon and people are memeing about or something? Or just a random comment? I do not have any plans to go to TwitchCon regardless. Tons of sane people go to TwitchCon. Yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of sane people at TwitchCon. But I mean, it's just not for me. Don't go to TwitchCon, you'll go insane. Oh no. Will I be doing the run in the boys' restroom? Does that mean girls aren't allowed? Yeah, sorry, no girls allowed at the TwitchCon bathroom all dungeon speedrun. Don't want anyone getting cooties. I'm going the wrong way. Oh no, you're right. I'm not supposed to do Decatry right now. I am going the wrong way. Whoops. I gotta get out of here. Do I cuddle with my Wii when I sleep? I do not. I don't think it would be that comfortable. I haven't put the game down in 18 years. That's not entirely true. I played Tears of the Kingdom a bit for like half a year. Yeah, and I played MM. Totally different game. When's the Tears of the Kingdom hundo runs? Never. I will not be doing a 30-hour run, I'm sorry. As much as I would love to. Honestly, Tears of the Kingdom hundo, I think is cool, if not for the fact that it is 30 hours long. A lot of speedruns would be so much cooler if they just didn't take so much time. Would I do it years later if it's under 10 hours? Dude, I said a long time ago, I said Breath of the Wild. If Breath of the Wild hundo was ever under like 8 hours, then I would consider doing it. And this was like when Breath of the Wild hundo was maybe 20 hours or so. It's down to 15 hours. I don't think Tears of the Kingdom hundo is getting anywhere near 10. Did I actually play Metroid Prime, or do I just conceptually like it? What does that even mean? Of course I played it. Metroid Prime is one of my favorite... Dude, I can't do this. It's one of my favorite games. Is that like a backhanded insult to Metroid Prime, saying like, it's not actually a good game? Like asking me, do you really like Metroid Prime or something? Oh, you like video games? Name 80? Ocarina of Time. Majora's Mask. Metroid Prime. Oh god, I don't know any other video games. Sorry. Have I ever played OOT, or do I just conceptually like it? Yeah, I think OOT is just a neat concept. Oh wait, is the question supposed to be like that Earthbound fan excited to play it for the first time kind of thing? Where like, is it asking, do I actually like the game, like, you know, in the same way that those Earthbound fans that have never played it like it? Is that the point of the question? Is that it? How's that going? I have not gotten back to my Earthbound playthrough. I have been lazy. Did I read magazine guides for MM growing up? No. I think I read magazine guides for Pokemon, but I don't remember reading any magazine guides for any Zelda games. Actually, no, TP. I definitely got a TP strategy guide. I don't know about any others, though. Why TP? I think it's just because I was really into Nintendo Power at the time of TP coming out. Like, that was around the time where I started really following, like, video game news and stuff, especially for Zelda. And I think that's why I ended up getting a TP strategy guide. I think for, like, Wind Waker and other stuff, I was too young to know. The issue with the Revolution on the front, yeah, I think I probably had that. I remember starting getting Nintendo Power stuff at, like, in 2005 or 6 or something. I remember I had a full stack of them, and then I lost it somehow. No idea where they went. No, you can mention other games that are not Zelda here. That's perfectly fine. Okay, now League of Legends. There are some games that are off limits. League of Legends is off limits. Who do I main in League? Ban that guy. First time chatter and asking about League. Banned. So no Roblox. If you guys want to talk about Roblox in here. I mean, if you guys want to embarrass yourselves by talking about Roblox, feel free. Let's see who's gonna out themselves. Most liked and most hated non-Zelda games. Favorite non-Zelda game is Metroid Prime. Most hated non-Zelda game? First one that comes to mind is Metroid Other M. There's probably worse than that. Actually, if we're talking most hated, and not necessarily worst, probably like a Pokemon game. Probably any of the last Pokemon games that came out in the last 5 years. BDSP. I can't quite say BDSP because the glitches were so fun. If we're talking about BDSP latest update, or like fully patched version, then BDSP is probably it. Or at least high up there. But I can't, in good conscience, say I don't like BDSP because of the glitches. They were so good. Genuinely the most fun I've had playing a Pokemon game in a long time. Yeah, new Pokemon is just such low effort. Does Bongo wash his hands? I'm not sure if he has access to clean water. The water around the arena looks pretty dirty. I mean, he was in the well recently. Maybe he washed his hands in the well. Are we back? Hello. Hi, everyone. I just started streaming. This will be so funny if it PBs. I do have a local recording of the game only, so everything will be fine. Alright, so with a good ending, I actually can salvage this. Yeah, internet died and suddenly I'm really far behind on a bad run. This is where the internet died, because I was too distracted to split. Is it time to switch ISPs? Thinking I have a choice. Any good runs? No, but I can turn this into a PB. I can somehow salvage this awful run that wasn't streamed, that half wasn't streamed. Actually, I don't think this run is even awful, it just failed fire jump once. Dude, this run is gonna be a crazy comeback. Crazy run with giant asterisk. There will be no asterisk. I have a full recording of the run. Okay, so my best split shows I can save 18 here. I can actually save more like 25 with the new strat. So I'm hoping I can get 108 with this. Also, this will be the funniest PB of all time. With everything that's gone weird this run. Uh-oh. Okay, now I can't PB. I use my Spirit Chew, that means I can't do the Chew OI anymore. That means I have to do Bomb, which means I have to go back to the Gans Castle strat, so I can't PB now. Yeah, rip. All I had to do was not fail that. Wait, hold on, I can't even do this now either, because I... Okay, there's only one way I can save this now. Okay, I was supposed to equip Kakiri Boots for the Ganon Castle strat, and I didn't, and I can't pause in here, so I can't pause now. The only way I save this is if I'm a god and I can get a frame-perfect bomb kill with OI. How do I want to do this? There's no way. There's no way I can do this. Uh-oh. Nope. That was the only way that was gonna work. Because I couldn't pause to equip Kakiri, so I couldn't go back to the normal strat. Okay, what a run. Will we get a 40th anniversary remake? Yeah, my dad that works at Nintendo told me so. Can I do speedruns with the Miku model? No. Those would not be allowed. My run would get rejected for modifying the game. Well, yeah, I guess I could without submitting a run. Or I could even submit a run and reject my own run. But Mario models are allowed. Mario models are allowed if one particular mod verifies it without looking, and then gets removed from the mod team later on because of it. Yeah, so skipping the Poe cutscene, if you don't add an extra pause for it, it saves a 1.5 seconds. But if you do add an extra pause for it, it doesn't save time. And if you do it bufferless and you fail it, your run's over because you know you lose your bugs in the cutscene. So, not a great idea to go for. The risk versus reward is highly skewed and not in the direction you want. 3-frame window skill. It's a 2-frame window, excuse me. But imagine I hit it though. Oh man, I can't wait to hit it and then not save time because I do an extra buffer in the cutscene skip. 2 at 20 FPS, so 6-frame window. Oh, and then here comes the Mario 1 runner talking about 60 FPS and how 2 frames at 20 FPS is so easy. There's more factors in it than just the frame window. Imagine a bus. Yeah, why don't you go back to your bus? I'm kidding. I love Mario 1 runners. They're cool. I just always think it's funny when like runners of certain communities will make fun of each other for specifics of the other game's tech. We need to bring that back. There used to be this old meme about like 2D games take 2/3 the skill of 3D game speedruns. I think stuff like that is funny. We should bring that back. We need more inter-game rivalries. Yeah, I just want to bully people. Not like OOT exactly has a shortage of things that other games can bully us about. Go grab a ledge out of a side op. Oh, I can. Oh, yeah, why don't you go do a setup for a really precise trick and get it consistently? How about that, NM Runner? How your setup's going in that game, huh? Why don't you go zombie hover in real life? Dude, we could bully Wind Waker runners so much. Hey, you got carpal tunnel at 25? The Linkus right arm situation is crazy, I know. 3 buses missed. 10704 pace? Where are you getting this pace number from? It came to me in a dream. He saw the VOD. Oh, he did the little time machine trick to watch the VOD early. Basically, balance splits extrapolated over the rest of the run. Are you running your own splits to time with my run? To extrapolate balance splits to get your own idea of my pace? Yeah, math. Okay, so you're... Is it just an Excel sheet or actual splits running at the same time? Was I playing OOT on 9/11? Probably, actually, because I got OOT in 2011, like I think a few months before, or 2001. Did I say 2011? I got OOT in 2001, shortly before 9/11. So in all odds, I may have played OOT that day. What? Dude. That's really bad. Where's the heart? I need an extra heart. What do I do? I think it runs over. Okay, this is really stupid. I think the best thing to do here is not go for the cutscene skip. I'm really mad. Okay, I'm gonna rant for a bit. That thing where the bomb doesn't clip me up for the shoulder, I can't replicate that in practice. I've had it happen to me like 3 times in the last month or so. I've never had it in practice a single time. I don't understand why sometimes I don't clip, and I cannot replicate it in practice. And it's making me mad. There's only one pot on the floor that drops a heart, and I activated it already, so the heart was on the arm, and I couldn't get up to the arm in time. Yeah, I just have to forego the cutscene skip. So dumb. Because even if I drank bugs, I'd go to full health, and I need to be at 1 heart. So this keeps me at the health I want. And I just don't have enough explosives to damage down that much. Well, I guess I kind of technically could, but it'd just be too awkward, and I think this is the best thing to do overall, even though it's so stupid. Can't take damage from Twinrova, not reliably. Yeah, it's not that long of a cutscene. I think you only lose 20 seconds by not doing the cutscene skip. And also, drinking bugs is just a long time. Like, the entire setup of drinking bugs is like probably 15 seconds. Which, you know, that's already almost as much as how much the cutscene skip saves anyway. I'm mad about that. Crazy pace. It was good. Now it's just kind of meh. I mean, I do have a lot of time to save on the final split. What? How did I lose my speed? How'd I drop the Hess, dude? And now the run's over. I can't pause here. Pausing screws up the wrong warp, so I can't pause to equip bombs. Dude. It's okay, I was mad at the run anyway. Can I get a PB today? Clearly I can't, because I'm a choker. I just was on PB and I choked, or PB pace and I choked. But no, I mean, that was the first run of the day, so if that's any indication of how I'll play today, it wouldn't surprise me if I get another one going. I do think I've been playing overall better. I've been doing a lot of off-stream practice, and in my off-stream practice, I've generally been playing really well. But of course, practice means nothing, as we learned. I exist when I'm not streaming? No. When I'm not streaming, I get turned off until the AI guy turns me back on. I mean, I'm not AI. And you say you're not funny? Come on, that wasn't funny. That was like the lowest hanging fruit. Are the only one that didn't play video games until you're like 11 or 12? I think most kids probably played earlier than that, but I know I started like somewhat late. I think I was 7 when I started playing video games, maybe 6 or 7. But I know a lot of kids started like 4, 6, 7. Get out, Zoomers. Yeah, if your parents weren't into games, then it's understandable to not get into games until later. Like my parents weren't into games. I only got into games because I went to some like after school program thing where there were games, and then I played them there, and then I begged my parents for games. Otherwise, I probably would have been a nerd that never played games. Would have done math for fun instead, yeah. Would have been into some sports or some nerdy nonsense, yeah. Would have been a sports nerd. That'd be the worst. Would I have been ballin'? I would never have been ballin'. I actually did like basketball as a kid. Favorite basketball team? I was a Lakers fan. I grew up in Southern California in the early 2000s. You were kind of forced to be a Lakers fan then. No, I never met Kobe. If I was a billionaire, would I give a lot of my money away to chat to not be a billionaire and thus be an ethical person? Yeah, I would definitely do that. I would definitely give chat all my money if I were a billionaire. Yep. I would do that. And definitely not crossing my fingers behind my back. Yeah, except dry. Acting like it doesn't make more than moist critical. I wish, dude. Oh my god. I mean, I'm not surprised that his number's around there, but man. What? There's no way I just got a crit wiggle on that frame, dude. I actually got a crit wiggle on the turn frame. That is insane. Is that good? That is not good. That is run ending. That's crazy. For those who don't know, a crit wiggle is when you're at low health every 256 frames. The game can randomly give you like some random up left-ish input, and that happened on the exact frame I need to turn an exact angle for that cutscene skip. And so it gave me a completely wrong angle, and I could not do the cutscene skip anymore. If it happens on almost any other frame in that room, it won't matter. But it happened on literally the single possible frame it could matter. Yeah, that's crazy. Do I know some German phrases? I know the word for toilet is Puppenfarten. That's the extent of my German knowledge. Rip. Hard trick. I messed it up, so I had to do the backup that I would do in Deku, but failed it. Do I want to do another? No, I think I'll probably stop here for now, guys. Sorry. It's Ogre. At least I had some relatively good runs today. I'll get a good one soon, but dude, the DC and Deku wrong warps are hard, man. But yeah, it'll be worth it soon. Consistency is improving for sure. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I will go find someone to raid.